Just like that, we're back again. Uncle Bullcow in the freaking building. It's pod season, y'all. What's up? What's up? See that right there? Albrittons peppers. This is a golden reaper. Look at the color on that thing. You know I love me some mustard pods every now and again. Let's cut it open and see what we're working with. Woo! Oh, it's got a thick placenta. Oh, I smelled it. As soon as I cut it open, you could just smell that thing. Very strong Chinen's mustard smell. Oh, yeah. That is a beauty, man. All right. So what are we going to be trying this on? Guys, I have a very special, since we're having a mustard pod, I have a special treat here. I have a Patriot pretzel. The best in the whole East Coast. Organic, Christian owned. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to try something really cool here. I'm going to put some mustard on thy pretzel, like that there, and put the pepper, the mustard pod, upon the mustard pretzel. Cash here. Split that with the baby. Wow, that is phenomenal. So we just were hanging out at Patriot Pretzel. My wife, the kids, brother-in-law, his wife, mother-in-law. We all had some pretzels, and they're the best. I got an extra one. Just sea salt. I didn't want... Wow, it's hot. Woo! I got an extra one to bring home because I wanted to try. I just kept thinking, I'm like, what would pair well with that mustard pod? I said, what if we did a pretzel with some mustard? That is stupid hot. Ooh. Wow. Ooh. Wow. Wowzers. Whew. Albrittons peppers down in freaking Florida. If you want some fresh pods, holler at him. He hooked me up. And wow. Wow. Here's the thing with mustard pods, right? The thing that sucks, I'll say this. The thing that sucks about mustard pods is they burn you, right? Like, ooh, it made me sneeze. They burn you like a chocolate pod or like a red pod would, right? Sometimes even worse, okay? But then when you get them tested, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Look at Pepper X. I do not doubt that eating a fresh Pepper X, it would wreck you, okay? I believe it 100%. And I've seen the very few videos of people eating it, and I believe them. They got rocked off it. 100% I believe it. But look what happens when you test Pepper X. You know what I'm saying? Last independent test, 800,000 Scoville units. And they say, oh no, it's 3 million. It's not. It's not 2 million. It's not 2.69 million. Mustard pods won't test that high, so. But will they burn you like that? Absolutely. That frickin' slaps. Wow. Slight citrus notes. Some citrus pods have them. Some mustard pods have citrus notes. So there's a little bit of citrus, a little bit of earthiness. No floral. Wow. Wow. I've had some mustard pods, man. The khaki boot, also known as the mustard boot. Not the regular run-of-the-mill mustard ghost, but the one that Christopher Phillips introduced seeds in the pepper community, I think 2012. It came from, I think, Weaver's farm. That thing is stupid hot. Okay, right here is lit. Throat right here. It hurts bad. And it's ramping up. Wow. It's starting to feel like, I can feel it up here, like, feels like my hat was getting tighter. My head's expanding. Imagine that. Wowzers. Stupid hot. Stupid freaking scorching hot, man. Like I said, guys, just because a mustard pod won't test high on the Scoville scale doesn't mean that it's not going to burn you. You know what I'm saying? That's just not the case. I mean, you can even look at chocolate pods. Now, I think chocolate pods, I think they may do a little bit better than mustards. But you get a chocolate pod that'll burn you like 2 mil. Guess what, player? It's only 1 mil. Something about the tannins and the different types of capsaicin, the dihydrocapsaicins and whatnot. That's why red pods are king when it comes to testing, okay? You're always going to see the red pod come out on top. But burning you wise, I've found that there's certain mustards out there, and definitely chocolates, that will rock me worse, especially my throat, especially the throat burn, worse than any red pod. Look at the NK Hades from Nick Kemp's. Chocolate Primatali, you know, I don't know. I haven't never got burned off a chocolate Primatali like other people have. I have ate a whole one once. I've ate half of them with food, without food. You know, used them dried and sauce and stuff. It's a hot pepper, don't get me wrong. I just personally have never got the burn from a chocolate Primatali like I've gotten from other chocolate pods. Even chocolate Maruga rocked me. But anyways, that's a sting, man. I am lit right now. I haven't felt this in a while. So I have a right ear burn, and it's like, it feels like a hot drill is going in my ear. And then I got pain down through here, and then this, it feels like Freddy Krueger, miniature Freddy Krueger is in my throat, going, ripping my freaking throat with his knife nails. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I do. Chas, you want to try this? I want you to try this. One little tiny.
No.
Yeah, it's just a little bite. It's not going to get you like that. I got like one little.
No, I don't want mustard.
No, you got to try it with the mustard pod. Just try it, please.
I meant the mustard, not the mustard pod. That's fine. I guess.
Just try it. I want to get a second opinion. I still had a little sliver of that pod left, and I want to get a second opinion on if that's money or not. I had no floral. I did not pick up any floral out of that pod at all. And I just did the other one yesterday, that Primatali Death Spiral Cross, which I was so surprised that wasn't floral. It was a smaller pod, which a lot of times can be more floral. There's more placenta in them. And it just wasn't, man. It wasn't. I didn't get no floral out of it at all. So that's just crazy. What do you think of that, Mrs. Bullcow? Mrs. Bullcow has not had a fresh
It's hard for me to
pepper.
figure out what flavor it is with all the mustard, but it's hot.
It's hot, yeah. That's a scorcher. So that's a Golden Reaper, guys, from Albrittons Peppers. If you want pods, holler at me. Do it now!